Hey, Christian, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Uno momento, por favor. Did that boy just speak Spanish? Boy, did you get all fancy on us? No, Earl. Oh, thank you. Oh, shit. Run, Rudolph. Get your shit in fucking gear. You gotta clear a path for Santa so he can steer. Hey, Nancy. Hello, Paintor. It is not. Thank you, Nancy. What kind of guitar do you have? Hey, Johnny, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nancy, you don't know what kind of guitar you have? I have a cheap Squire, but it sounds decent. That's cool. This is a Gibson SG Junior from 2017. It's normal size. I'm just not a very big person. I've never seen so many people obsess about the size of a guitar worn by me. Unbelievable. Yeah, those aren't Legos. Thanks, random guitar kid. I appreciate that. Hey, if you're new to the Larry Soulcactus channel, live stream, whatever, please subscribe. Please hit that like button. Thank you kindly. I don't know about tons of money. It's worth something to somebody, I'm sure. The value of something is only worth what somebody is willing to pay for it. Glass. Always glass. I never play steel or brass. I think it sounds very tinty. I think it sounds harsh and shrill. I'm not a master at it by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm alright. Can I play a Christmas song? No, I cannot. Light of the World, welcome. Excellent, from Japan. I like Japan. My favorite video game company is from Japan. Nintendo. Don't tell. Hey, Bowsette. Thank you. I appreciate that. I like your name. Nancy, you don't have to keep deleting your messages. Neither. Ernie Ball, dude. 9s and 10s. Jimmy Page, Eric Clapton. Enough said. In the immortal words of Stan Lee, hashtag enough said. Or not enough, hashtag enough said. No processor. I have a couple effects on right now. The amp has onboard reverb, which is part of the sound. It has analog delay for a little bit more warmth and fatness of the tone. And some sustain, obviously. And then 69 Mark II small box red box fuzz face by Full Tone. Hey Russell, how are you? Good to see you, Drunk Master. So that's your answer, Drunk Master. If you want, I can show a straight up shot. You can see the amp. Sorry. I have a pillow in front of it so I don't blast myself out of the room. And then my pedal board looks like that. Coincidentally, there are pictures of my amps and my effects on the community board, the community message board, if you want to go over and take a gander. Off-roaders, no, it's not an all request line. Please read the pinned comment or read the description of what the stream is about. Thank you. Thanks, Bowsette. I appreciate that. I used to sell, I used to have my own online boutique guitar retail place called Soulcactus Sound from 2000 to 2007. So I am an authoritative figure in the world of tone. I have been featured in Tone Quest Report in June of 2004 for my Soulcactus signature amp. That was done in conjunction with Victoria Amplifier Company out of Naperville, Illinois. Now, I'm sure some of you are like, well, why aren't you playing your signature amp? You have an actual signature model. Yeah, I do. It's a cleaner amp, and I want to play through something a little bit down and dirty. 41 years, Drunk Master. You love the paddles? Okay, sure. How you doing, Keith? Oh, Russell, you're asking me if I have a talk box? No, not anymore. It's kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest with you. So please, is official. anyways, my shop was open from 2000 to 2007. And I sold gear all over the world. My favorite band is Led Zeppelin, but other bands that I like a lot are like Bad Company, Free, Traffic, ZZ Top, the Allman Brothers Band, Jimi Hendrix Experience, Government Mule, the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, any and all Eric Clapton for the most part. So Cream, Derek and the Dominoes, Delaney and Bonnie Bramlett Band. The Faces, Humble Pie. Like if someone said what encompasses you as a guitar player, I'd be like, year specifically 1968 to 1972. Mic drop. Boom. I just condensed my whole state of being, musically speaking, down to 4 years. How do you do? That's how I do it. Nancy. I like Joe Perry by Aerosmith. I also like Brad Whitford. Brad Whitford's really underrated. Nancy, you can always throw something out. There's no guarantee that I'm going to play it. If you really want to grease the wheel, you can send a sticker in Super Chats. It's like a tip. And I'll play something you like. Hey, Pizza Penguin, how you doing? I am not... Russell Dixon, I'm not familiar with the gods from Ohio. Are they good? I thought all gods were from Greece. Hey, Gary, how you doing? Hey, Conan, how are you? Sorry I missed you. Hey, Easton, how you doing? All right, so far so good for a Monday Sucks live stream. Yeah, I might be able to play Radiohead. I really don't know. I've never tried. Not my thing. Intro to Physical Graffiti. There is none. It's side A, side 1. Custard Pie is the lead off track. Hey, oh so very ordinary. How are you? Happy Monday to you. Cool. Oh, Pizza Penguin, I just kind of played one of my favorites, actually. The guy kind of picked one. That actually happens to be one of my favorites. But one of my other favorites is probably the Lemon Song. Hey, Nancy, you've been told twice now, this being the second time, that I don't do requests. If you want that, go watch another YouTuber. My channel is not for that purpose. I'm not trying to be mean, but Please read the pinned comment or read the description of the channel so you understand what I'm about. Thanks, Pizza. Thanks, David. That's not a problem, Nancy. Nancy, I'm my own artist. That's it. I don't want to really sit here and spend a lot of time playing other people's music when I can be playing mine and selling mine. You see where I'm going with this? Hey, Morgan, how are you? Sorry about the other day. Hey, Eloy, thank you. What's up? Nada mucho, mija. Is that what you want to hear, man? Do I know the boogie woogie? The boogie woogie would just be like. Marcus Fucknuts, fuck off. Thanks, oh so very ordinary. Hey, Delilah, how are you? Sorry I missed you. If your message was held for review, it's because you said something you shouldn't have said. So far, so good. Aiden the Baker. Nice! Congratulations. I hope it brings you hours of fun and enjoyment. Good, Delilah. That's cool. That's awesome, Aiden. I'm glad. How could you forget the Hendrix? Okay. Would I put Alvin Lee in my personal top 10? No, but he deserves to be there. Alvin Lee was amazing. He's another guy that just didn't get enough recognition. Let's see. Hey Bill, how are you? Merry Christmas to you. Thank you. You got Delilah got a new dark blue electric guitar from your grandfather today. Oh, congratulations, Delilah. That's awesome. Oh, there's 2 of them there. Thank you. This is Penny and this is Phoebe. black and tan and red. So how you doing, another watcher? Thanks, Bill. Oh, that's a very good question. What brand of dog? The farmer's dog. They love that shit. I don't love it, but they do. It's very good for them. They are dachshunds. Cool. Took to lose 6 or 7 people. Shit. Alright, well, like I said before, if you're new to the channel, you want to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, I'd greatly appreciate it. I am Larry Soulcactus. Welcome to my live stream of Monday Suck. I, of course, am your host, and I will tell you what the channel's about. Hi, Lori. Was Laurie Strode taken? Is that why you're Laurie Stroop? Yeah, they're like at snap time. What would I say is the best way to learn? I'm just learning riffs from different songs. Is that good? Yeah, it's good. I'd say you should take Private Guitar Instructor from me. That would be the best way to learn. Any private one-on-one guitar instruction is generally what I recommend. I recommend you finding a very solid guitar instructor and learning from them, whether that's me or somebody in your own hometown. I don't think there's... Me personally, I don't think there's anything that replaces good one-on-one instruction. I really don't. I mean, you could be... I know some really gifted players that are self-taught. You went down, baby. Go on. Yeah, they're 6 and 3. And they're not relaxed. They're dachshunds, man. They think they're like Tyrannosaurus Rexes in small little, dog bodies. They hear a sound, they go fucking apeshit all the time. It's ridiculous. I'm like, guys, it was just me putting a box on the counter. Holy crap on a cracker. Can I play Message in a Bottle? No. I don't know it, Noah. At the very least. Okay, Bobby, thank you. Yeah. That's just me saying you're full of shit, is what it's what I'm saying, dude. Hey Philip, how you doing? Just like how your uncle plays. I'm saying I won't be holding my breath, Bobby. But thanks for stopping by and playing my game. Bobby, people that do things and don't say that they do them, their actions speak louder than words. People that say, I'm going to donate 40K to you, that means they're never going to do it. I've been around the block a few times. So that's why I called bullshit. Or the PG version would be shenanigans. Oh, you're good, Nancy. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're good. It's just that, Nancy, there's so many channels that do that kind of thing. I just don't need to be one of them. I'm trying to provide something to the community that's not being provided for. But if you appreciate what I'm doing, yes, it'd be nice to get a sticker and super chats. It's essentially a tip. It lets me know that you'd like to keep seeing my face and my playing and keep me on YouTube. A cape and a green screen? I'm not sure I'd need the cape. Or the green screen. Nancy, I try and do me all the time. Thank you. Hey, Braven, how are you? Good to see you. Nancy, there's no such thing as a stupid question. You don't need to retract that. But no, I'm not currently. I have severe carpal tunnel syndrome, so I can't go and like play like a 3-hour show set here locally and get paid for it and make my money that way. So I have to do this instead because I can control this, and with my hands being the way that they are. Yeah, I just, this is easier on me. I could go out and play again, but only if it was for like 2 hours. And, I would totally have to control the set list. So, I'm not going to go play for anybody else at this point in time, unless it's just like, hey, I want you to come, lay some of your lead down on one of my tracks. That's fine. I could do that. You know, it's just for an afternoon playing lead on somebody's track. Yeah, I can do that. But like going and playing a 3-hour show, no way. Do I know Sweet Home Chicago or Sweet Home Alabama? I know both, but I don't really play both. I started playing when I was 13 years old. Let's see. Hey, Joker. How are you? Lemmy, what's up? Fleetwood Mac? Bruce Lee. You used to play hockey? Cool. Hey, Pappy Mellon, what's happening, brother? How you doing? Lemmy, everybody likes to thank you, at the very least. for the Fleetwood Mac. Just saying. You can send a sticker in Super Chat. That also works. You're welcome. Dan Sarah Fernando, how are you? Thank you. I did. Yeah, I said, you're welcome. Years. I just answered that 5 minutes earlier. Your next question should be, are you self-taught? And then my answer would be like, no, I paid this much, or I paid to sound this bad. Ba-dum-bum. Bazinga. 'What do I find most interesting these days? About music or just guitar? Or, thank you, Joker. I appreciate the compliment. To be honest with you, I don't think there's anything remotely interesting going on with the guitar right now. I think it's kind of at a low. Yeah, what's up, Happy Melon? I don't know, Lemmy. I just do, like, for me, like, I'm an Eric Clapton type, so I just, I make shit up. I write shit. I make shit up. And then I write lyrics for it. And I turn it into a song. I don't, I rely on a lot of sounds to, like, get inspiration and stuff like that. I use 9s on this guitar and I use like 10s on a Fender typically. But since I've had severe carpal tunnel syndrome, I kind of go 9s across the board now. And I just used, like I said, Ernie Ball Super Slinkies. 9s and 10s. I will say this, Lemmy. The music has to come from inside of you. And that'll kind of like steer your direction. That'll give you your header. Hey, Dave, how are you? Good to see you, man. I don't know about you, but I slept like a rock when I did sleep. And the other times, I was counting flowers on the wall. That don't bother me at all. Thanks, man. You're tired? Oh, you got time yet. You can always catch a few Z's before you go on. I usually try and do that. Close the eyes for like 15 minutes, 30 minutes. And then get up, take care of the dogs, get ready, do the show. Then once I'm done, oh, Dave's on. Hey, there's my evening. Cut a few more shorts, go to bed. Wake up the next morning, more shorts. Ladies and gentlemen, get your content here. Content, content, content. We got blues guitar, we got rock guitar, we got guitar. We got amps, we got effects. The life of a, yeah, no shit. You ain't just whistling Dixie. Nah. Oh boy. Oh, am I playing that like crap? Okay. That was horrible. I'm going to be struck down by lightning for that when I go out of my house. I'm sorry, Beetle gods. Can we make up for it? Like, maybe like... Lady Madonna? No? All right. What's this now? You're considering different P90s for your Les Paul. Yeah. If you want to get as close as a Strat as possible, thank you, Dave. Man, I would almost tell you to go for just the regular wind. Don't go for the underwound. But I thought you wanted the underwound. See, if it were me, I would just go for the regular wind. If I was just putting in evenly matched set of P90s from Lawler in my guitar. I don't know if that's going to be too much sizzle for you and your rig. Your rig's pretty freaking hot, dude. I mean, I hear you play with your Strat, and if you had a regular set of Lawler P90s in there, dude, look out. It'd be Sizzle Town. You want less mids? Yeah, I hear ya. I hate fucking mids. That's why I don't use a tube screamer. I said that yesterday on the program. I'm like, might have worked for Stevie, but I'm like, doesn't work for me, man. I hate that shit. Man, I swear, I really swear by the regular wind of the Lawler P90s. If you want to go to the low wind, I completely get it. You could always ask him. I mean, either way, you're going to have great clarity and great tone. Yeah, the Lawlers will definitely take care of the dirty and muddiness, dude. You'll have a very clean tone. It'll be like that for you. Except maybe a little bit more drive to it. See, your cleaner sound is actually a little bit dirtier than my clean sound. You know? You only have one sound? No, you don't, man. Anyways, if you go with just a regular line, it'll be close to the sound that you're hearing now. It'll be in the ballpark. It won't be as hot as mine, because I have the overwound version, but it'll still be... I think you're going to get everything that you're looking for. I'm afraid if you go with the underwound, you might be like, this may be a little bit too mellow. I don't know. But I've always been a huge fan of just a regular wind of P90 by Lawler. I had those in my my SG Special, Dave. If you want to, like, there's a couple videos that I think I still have the SG Special up, where you can hear it if you want. And those are the regular set of Lawler P90s that are in there, along with his hardware. I swapped out all the electronics and put in his hardware set. Made a hell of a difference on the guitar as a whole, especially in terms of like turning knobs. There's none of that shit. They're just super clean and great. I mean, all the parts are top quality, so yeah, you'll just have to dig for them. Because they're pretty old at this point. But you can always, like, you know, hear some different sound samples on YouTube and see what you think. hate the scratchy knobs too. Excuse me. Let's go into the... Nice. Not much, man. Yep, you got it. Hey, Gary Parker, how are ya? Thanks, Dave. Thanks for stopping by today. I appreciate that. Zip good. It sure is, man. I can't quit you, babe. Gotta have some Jimmy Page slop in there. No, I stop by every day. Wait. Who talks first? You talk first or I talk first? Who has the first show? I do. Who has the second show? I do. Who has the third show? You do. It reminds me of that song by Blondie. One way or another, I'm gonna get you. Get you. Get you. That boy just ain't right. Yeah, no shit. Tell me about it. Hey, Moscow. How are you? Greetings from Arizona. Right back to you. That's right, exactly. I'm with you, Dave. Yowza, yowza, yowza. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I done ran into my baby. Trying to find my own blue jean. I could tell that they was mine from the oil and the gasoline. Respect to Billy. Dave's probably going, fuck, I didn't know Larry could sing like that. Sometimes. You're welcome, man. Dave, when I had my own band, it was me that did all the singing except for like three songs were instrumentals, and then one song or two songs my bass player did, and then I sang the entirety of the time that we played. And there were often times I did not feel like singing. Like I'm thinking like, say I had 3 to 5 shows that week. Yeah, chances are like 90% of the time I didn't feel like doing it. I'd be like, good evening, let's boogaloo till you puke. Thank you for joining me in my shitty vocaling styles on Larry Soulcactus. This is my band. Let's go. People didn't say that back then. People didn't say, let's go. Well, it's actually longer than that. I'm just going to call you, I'll call you ER for short. How are you? I knew I had Bob Dylan disease, man. There was no escaping it. Every time somebody hear me sing, they'd be like, that's how you sound? Yeah, that's how I sound, man. That sounds nothing like how you talk. Yeah, no shit. But here's the thing. It's our vocal abilities that really make us sound unique from other people. I mean, guitar players are a dime a dozen, but like vocally speaking, that's really you. That can't be duplicated. Unless you got somebody like Michael Winslow from Police Academy. You know. But I mean, that's really how we gain our identity. Well, at this point, I say I can sing, but it's just not very good. It's not what I would like, you know, I'm not going to be here and be like, yeah, I'm Paul Rodgers. No, I'm not even Eric Clapton, dude. I'm just me. It either is okay for you in your ears or it's not. And if it's not, I understand that. Believe me, I really do. Because I don't like to listen to fucking Bob Dylan or Neil Young. And I didn't like Stevie Ray Vaughan's voice the first time I heard Stevie, but I was only like 13 or 14, in all fairness. Like, my ears weren't ready for that. Do I think Stevie was a good singer? Yeah, I think Stevie was a great singer for what he did. But in terms of like pure singing ability, Stevie was not a great singer. If you want to talk about great singers of the world like Pavarotti, no. In comparison to that, no. But I mean, like, you know, I think Stevie had a very powerful, dominating voice. And it's unmistakable when you hear him sing and play. Just like it's unmistakable when you hear Jimi Hendrix. Or it's unmistakable when you hear Led Zeppelin. Even though that's really two guys, Robert Plant and Jimmy Page. And I'm simplifying the matter. I know it's four guys. Chill out. Okay, but I'm just saying, like, Eric Clapton, when he sings and he play, you know it's him. So, yes, I may not have the most pleasing voice on God's green earth, but I know that I don't sound like anybody else when I sing and play. So therefore, I get to be Larry Soulcactus. Hey, dripping, thank you. Dave, the other bands that I've been in, not my own band, but I've always sort of like the last few bands I've shared singing duties with. They've either wanted me to do one or two songs, or I've done more, or I've done less. Excuse me. At this point, it really doesn't bother me. Like if I went to an open mic or whatever, and some friends were like, "Do you want to sing one?" And if it was like a blues thing, I would just do like, you know, My Tune Sister Said She Do, because there's not going to be any judgment. It's my own blues tune. So I don't have to, you know, compete against a B.B. King, a Freddie King, or an Albert King, or whom. I just have to compete against myself. You're an idiot. James Maddie, you're an idiot. At 30, well, you know, look, it's not my best feature, but still, like, that's something I like to do because I don't want somebody else singing my shit anymore. I had that in my first band out of college, and after a couple like band experiences where basically, you know, singers had all the power, and I was just like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. I wanted to be more of an Archangels thing and try and find someone to do 50-50 with me, but that seems like a pretty tall order, so I just said, fuck it, I'll do it all myself. Hey, Claudia, how are you? Bonjour. Yes, yeah, I would do that, Dave. I would absolutely like if I was doing two or three songs at an open mic blues jam. Yeah, I would absolutely want to be the singer and player because there's not going to be very many people that will sing, so I'll just do it. Because I know that when you get called up with a group of guys, the first thing is who can sing. I'll be like, I'll do it. It's fine. I got it. And I've done it many times in the past. It's not a big deal. I may not like doing it, but I just do it. You know, it's one of the, it's just look. If you want to do this, you need to get off your ass and go do it. Right? You're not gonna do it from the confines of your own home. I mean, now I guess you can. I mean, I'd much rather go out and play gigs if I could, but 3 hours is just way too much for my hands to handle right now. Yeah, well, Dave, the instrumentals I got, they wouldn't be able to handle. Because they'd be like, oh, what do I do with that? Because it's not like, I'm not going to be like, okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. I would need a lot more time than Marty McFly explaining how to play Johnny Be Good to explain to a group of guys that I've never met before how to play my Soulcactus song. I'd be like, this is not going to work. I might as well go shoot myself literally in the foot outside the establishment, because that's exactly how it'll go. Hey, Larry Soulcactus, I saw you try to play your own song with a bunch of. How'd that go for you? Oh, I shit the bed fantastically. Thank you very little. Any other questions? Hey, Max. How you doing? Guys, I've got to get going. I got to get to an appointment. So, look, I'll be back here at 5 p.m. That's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. for you Midwesterners, 5 p.m. for yours truly. And we'll do the Monday evening stream. Thanks, Dave. Thanks for coming by. I'll catch you later, brother. Have a good afternoon. Everybody else, thank you. Love you guys very much. Thank you for being all in my dreams. All right? Love that. Thank you. So be good to yourselves. Be good to the ones around you. Yeah. Hang loose. Love you guys. Be cool. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.